anyway, so I could say Jew like that, and it would be like I'm talking about it positively. But well, so fucking, I ran into a little bit of a like conundrum when I was in like basic or whatever, and I didn't make it out of basic. I was like, no, I'm gonna get out to try and go be with my fiance, right? So I was in basic. Yeah, I know, right? Terrible fucking decisions. This is why I think you should wait until you're like 21, kind of have an idea of what you want to do in the military, and then go in. But 19. Well, you made it through. He was a Marine, is a Marine, always a Marine, Marine. But yeah. So like when I was in basic, like I appreciate Christians. But that's all I've been around. So I attempted to go to a Muslim thing on Sundays. What is it called?
I don't know. I don't know what you.
I forget what it's called, but it's like a relief day. But it's not really relief day because you're going to service day. You're going to the services, then you come back and get to clean everything for the entire day. You're supposed to have a rest day on Sunday, right? No? Okay. All right. Anyway, so I went there and like. I tried to go to the Muslim one, but nobody was going to that one. So I was like, well, I'm going to be the only one. And then when I signed up for it, my drill sergeants were like, pick a different one. I was like, oh, okay, all right. And then I was like, well, why don't I try Buddhism? So I tried Buddhism, and that was good, but it was basically meditating. And then they're like, oh, there's Jewish services too. I was like, isn't that shit supposed to be on Saturday? Like, the only reason why I know that is because of Black Sabbath. Like, done on Saturday, and like they're like, yeah, but everything's done on Sunday, so if you want to go to that. So I go to that, and I mean there was like maybe 3 people from my company that went there, but the best part about it was and this was my favorite fucking service to this day, is we're sitting in there, and the Jewish faith, they tell you to question God. So like when you're in there, you're supposed to ask questions to the rabbi, and you're supposed to question your faith, and then the answers are supposed to come to you naturally or whatever. It's very like straightforward, rather than like, well, he died and he came back 3 days later after he walked out of a cave and moved a boulder with the Force, which again you don't know because you don't know Star Wars. But anyway, so back to the service. We're sitting there, and the guy's like, so the rabbi is like, so, if God makes everybody with a predetermined destiny, then are you choosing to do stuff against God, or is he choosing you to do stuff against himself, and are you just playing a bigger part? So he's like, in other words, and he pulls up this Star Wars clip of fucking Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. He's like, was Darth Vader predetermined to do this, or did he make choices that led him to that? But either way, their creator made him do these things no matter what. So is his destiny predetermined, or is it something you get to choice? And even if it is a choice, God is making that choice for you because you're living through God, right? Yeah. So I was sitting there like looking, I was like, holy shit, it was like I just took like mushrooms or something. I was like, wait a minute.
So what I got from that story is that you just really loved the Jewish service because they referenced Star Wars. That's what I got from that.
Sure did love that. That was a big part. The other thing, too, is... Oh, you're okay.
Sorry.
All right. It's all right. Candace just accidentally cut her hand off in the Roku thing. Hash browns?
Oh, no, cheese.
Oh, cheese. Cheese. Giant block of cheese.
Camden.
All right.
Sorry, thanks.
No problem. The other thing that was great about it, too, is because, you don't get to eat the greatest food in basic. But after the services, you get to have bagels. Cupcakes.
Really?
Everything, dude, yeah. It was the best. I came back to the barracks. I was like, guys, you got to go to the Jewish service. And it's funny, too, because they won't call you out for sleeping because it looks like you're praying, in Jewish services. But there's a part in it where they do this song where everybody stands up and, like, the people who were fully fucking sleeping, you'd start singing this song, and it's all in Hebrew, and then at some point in the song, you hit the back of the banister 2 times. So like you just see them with their head hanging down, and then you and then look at it. It was fucking great, but yeah.
I went to service like 1 time, I think. Well, I might have went 2 times actually.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, man.
No,
I'll
can't
just
do it.
stay and take the chance of getting slayed.
Oh, you're not gonna go?
You can't pick what you go to.
Really?
Yeah, like when you
In the Marines?
when you do all your military like sign up shit, you have to pick your religion.
Yeah.
Which mine was like, I don't even know what my shit says. Roman
Roman
Orthodox
Catholic
or something.
or
Roman Cat. It might be Roman Catholic. I don't know, but it's like on your dog tag and everything.
Holy shit!
You gotta go to that service. Name's already signed up in it.
Wait, so
If it messed up, you can change it, but
I would just keep saying I messed up.
Or if you convert.
no, if they messed up,
Oh.
if they messed up your paperwork or something, and you're supposed to be somewhere else, you can. But
Yeah, but you weren't able to be like, I'm having a change of faith, like I'm stuck in whatever religion.
No,
Oh, dude, holy
I
shit!
just said I'll stay clean and do shit. Get slayed.
Isn't that funny though? But you know what? Like some people will, like so. If you did go in and you were like, well, it's weird that they were like, no, you can't pick a different like religion, but you can
just don't-
stay out of it. Like
You just don't ask questions like that anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
obviously, yeah.
I
You got
just,
somebody yelling at you. You don't want to fucking, they're treating you like a child.
Ask questions like
Which,
that.
how long did it take you to figure out that the drill sergeants were just doing that to create like teamwork? I guess.
Not long.
Not long. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and it didn't take long to make everybody work together, but
Right.
it didn't matter if everybody worked together. You're still
Gonna get smoked. Yeah.
yeah.
No matter fucking what.
Doesn't matter what.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's
But
their job.
but I
Their job's
mean,
not to. If
Right.
you went there knowing exactly what you had to do, everything you had to do, and you could do it perfect, you're still gonna.
you're
You're still gonna learn the same way that everybody else. Is.
Exactly. But I mean, like, you didn't have anybody be like, man, what the fuck? Why am I always getting bleh? Like that? Like, we had like 3 people do that. Like, they were looking at it like, oh, this is a personal vendetta against me. And it's like, no, you dumb shit. Like, they're doing that to make us hate them so we work better together. Like, yes, please. Full service kitchen in New Bern, North Carolina at the Rochelle and Barney house. Bless you. See, his allergies are coming back.
Yeah, they are, dude. Fun in the house for sure.
So yeah, I mean, religion is what it is. Like we've discussed it to lengths of how it just gets a free fucking pass with everything, but between taxes, and you know what? It always seems to gel well with like lower income people. And it doesn't fucking make sense, because...
Yeah, they had, like, faith that... Dude, I'm working with a guy right now.
Yeah.
He's a preacher.
Yep.
And... he's a pretty cool dude to be a preacher. But...
Yeah.
He sends me a text message every morning with his version of what the Lord's words of the day are. And, he, like... I don't know, man. I guess he used to be a pretty badass dude. He had like handlebar mustache back in the day, like cowboy.
Oh, so he converted.
He was literally like in the.
Yeah.
He didn't convert.
Oh,
he was saved.
Oh, okay.
You know?
So he's a Catholic then? Is that what it is, or?
Actually, I don't even know
He'd
what
probably
he
be
is.
Baptist, because I don't think
No,
he
I
can.
don't think he's Baptist.
You think he's a full-on preacher? Because usually.
No, he is a preacher. Yeah.
No. I mean, like I imagine he stands up, but usually preachers like are Catholic preachers, and they are in priest garb all that. They don't work
he has
outside.
his own church.
He has his own.
Yeah,
well,
but he also preaches for other churches for free. He doesn't pay. He's a character, man.
Well, no, but I mean, like, but he works with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he must not be a Catholic preacher, because Catholic priests, they stay right in the church.
He's his church is non-denominational.
Oh, okay.
But he just preaches the word of God from the Bible.
Yeah. Well,
So
his
I guess that
interpretation of it. That's
I guess he would be a Bible-believing Christian.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Bible-believing Christian, yeah. Because, like, it does a lot of good for people. Like, he's a nice guy. It probably helped him find his way, probably stopped him from doing stuff.
Yeah.
But then you get into the crazy fucking people.
That guy's crazy, man.
Oh, I know he's crazy, but he's not bad crazy. He's not
he's
killing
actually
people if you're not a fucking...
But he worked for the fucking mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was running prostitutes for the mafia.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad dude. I would look at that like it's an okay fucking thing as long as he was doing it ethically. Ethically, though. You know what I
Selling
mean?
women?
Prostitutes ethically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, like, in the old Western time, they would have harlots and shit like that? Like, you go into a saloon and
That show's good.
the lead lady... well, it's an actual show. I was talking about, like, harlots.
But
Like,
it's a good
you
show.
are a whore in the... But it was, like... It was usually run by a girl in the saloons because she would work out some type of business deal. And, I mean, obviously... It depends on your quote-unquote pimp at that time, but, like, sometimes you get pimps that are, you know, sometimes it's girls just run...
back then, did they?
No,
They
it was
called
like I don't fuck, a mistress or madam something. You know, they would have something like she was the one running the shit. She would get the girl, she'd protect the girls, she would do all this stuff. She's basically a pimp nowadays, but like if you treat your workers good, like it's an ethical. It could be an ethical business.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to write policy, and I wish, like I fucking could have backing behind it. But I would be like, you know, if we treat it like the UFC, where like prostitutes have to be tested for diseases, blood stuff. You have to go through background check. You have to do all this other stuff to be able to be a prostitute, right? And then, just like any other job, you get medical, dental, mental, you know.
Dental dams.
And then you have control over who you choose. So, like, you know, not to compare massage therapy to prostitution, but, like, if somebody came in and was like, they were being a real shitbag, personality-wise, I can't refuse them service, right?
Yeah.
But all it takes is for me to be like, I got a weird vibe from them. I don't have to massage them. I just have to refer them to somebody else. So, like, if you came in, and let's say I really hated the word Simon, right? And I started massaging you, and I saw Simon on your chest, and I was like, fuck you, dude. Get out of my... fuck all Simons. Get out of here. You know, like, if I said that, you would be able to sue me for being unethical. However, if I still hate Simons, don't say Simon. I'm like, you know, I just don't think this is right. I have another person I could refer you to. They can go down the road. So if prostitutes had the ability to be able to do something like that, when that guy that comes in and they're like, you know, prostitutes nowadays, they get that guy and they're like, I got to do it. Or else I'm going to get my ass kicked or he might kill me. You know, like, if there was like a structured business, like, it would be safer. The STD thing would go down. The only thing I would see that would be a giant lobbying thing would be like hardcore fucking hardcore Christians, actually pretty much every faith doesn't want you to have prostitutes. You know why? And this is my theory. This is a bullshit theory, right? But my theory is because if you have the ability to fuck the people who are like not wanting kids, they would just do that like the entire time. So if you force people to have to be in a relationship, that's more of a chance of you getting that person pregnant and you reproducing for your faith, because that's what every single faith has something, procreate. You have to procreate because you're going to bring more people into your flock, right?
Yeah.
So if there's a way for guys like, I mean, some guys, we know them, they just fuck up everything, you know? It doesn't matter if they're married or not. Like, they will fuck everything, right? But if they are married to somebody, they have a child with that person, they still have to take care of that person. Whereas if, like, they were able to just go out and get prostitutes, they would never get married, never have a kid, never fucking do that. So, like, they're losing numbers if that's legal, right? So, like, the prostitute thing, I see that being... And then big businesses. Big businesses wouldn't want that. You know why?
Why?
Because guys aren't going to go to titty bars. They're not going to have to do that. They're not going to have to pay for cable. They're going to spend all their money fucking ladies. Like, think of how...
They already do that, man.
They already do that, but look how hard... Like, I mean, not hard if you're... But, like, somebody like...
Your whole theory about the STD thing goes way out the fucking window, though.
Why?
They
If you have to get
it's
tested?
legal in damn